What's up, guys? PK23 here, and I'm bringing you a special guest, the WaxHalfling. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm WaxHalfling. I played for Rain on game battles when this game was most popular. We were number one on the ladder. We were definitely a top two team, arguably the best team when we played. So yeah, that's pretty much who I am.
All right, and we're going to be playing with a pretty decent lobby here. We got Mr. Boss, one of my teammates, on our team, and then we're going against Redempt and Tomcat Chi, who you might know from Destiny, and then Cyrus, who is one of Wax's teammates. So all excellent players in here. Some rustier than others, because they've been
And
playing Destiny, but
I
all
want to
good.
point out too, that every single player on the other team has won tournaments in this game. Two of them have won tournaments with me, Cyrus and Tomcat Chi, and then Redempt won the first money tournament on this game with the Team Brothers to the end, which was him and his two brothers who are also very good video game players.
Yeah, we're going to be playing with no Titans in this one as well. For 3v3 and kind of a casual custom game, we don't really use them that much. All right, so what are you doing first? What are you doing here?
Well, to start the game off, I'm trying to get to the B side of the map, just because when you spawn on this side of the map, the safest route to pull is through B Dom, behind B Dom. So we're trying to get control of that side of the map, while the other team is trying to get control of the other side of the map.
So you're looking that way, anticipating them going to China.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to cut them off here. And when top level teams play, especially with Titans, a lot of times you'll see both teams pull flags really early on. You'll see, like, in a 4-on-4 or a 5-on-5, like, two players will usually go straight to the base, and one guy will pull the flag and the other one will cover him while the other two try to set up. In this game, it wasn't extremely organized, so it kind of it fails. A lot of times, though, like, if two full teams are playing each other, then you'll see, like, one cap will usually be successful.
But here, both teams are able to shut the other's flag runner down.
Yeah, exactly. And now I'm trying to get to top star here because I see Redem pulling the flag, so I'm gonna try and get a stop on him, which I'm luckily able to do, and then I'll charge off of Star Tower. And I'm watching towards our flag because usually if someone pulls the flag, you can expect at least one more to be following him. Here I'm actually shut down by the two guys under slam, but it's fine because I'm still able to get through each.
It actually worked out because you spawned very close to the flag runner.
Yeah, and this is a questionable play too, where he pulls the flag straight through middle, which is it's a very risky route. I think his thought process here was having Redempt in B Dom. He was hoping that he'd be able to maybe, like, have him clean me up and then get the flag, and he knew that you were behind our base with their flag. So knowing where one player is and knowing that your team is set up usually it can be enough for you to make risky pulls like that, but here it didn't really pay off.
All right, so they're able to kill our flag runner before we can get in. They were able to counter pull and just caught us all with their pants down. Because I think they cap here, right? Or no, we get the return, but
No,
it was close though. Could have been bad.
Yeah, this could have been bad for sure. And here you see Cyrus, Cyrus is a very positional player. He's always, you'll usually like always find him on the right side of the map, and he's really hard to take down. Here he's setting up on slant for caps, and that was just unlucky. I was taken out through the wall.
Yeah,
but I want to point out here that when you spawn under here, which is a common spawn for this side of the map, you usually want to go back into your base. You don't want to run through the middle, or even the reason I ran back here though is to stop Tomcat, which he ended up running it behind their base. I got pretty lucky instead of running it into the building where he probably would have stayed alive. And here I did not expect them to return that, so I'm caught with the flag without stim. So I'm waiting a second to get stim back, and then unfortunately I hit like every wall wrong, and I missed this easy run.
But you're able to get it in there.
I
get it in the area.
Yeah, I'm staying inside the building to stay safe because I have one teammate here with me, but it doesn't look like the other person's here to cut me off, and I just make a bad play and charge straight out instead of waiting for my team.
Yeah, they're able to return it. So it's just right back to the grind here, it looks like.
Yeah, and I try to charge back into my base, but they had a player cutting off the flag guy, and that's here, like, I think they have. Usually they would have Cyrus trying to spawn kill us here. I don't know where he is. Maybe following the flag guy back, but it doesn't. Or is he the one with the? Okay, Cyrus is the one with the flag right now, so that's why he wasn't spawn killing us. But
And then the rest of his teammates were probably escorting
even
him in a convoy.
even with a slightly slow run, I mean, we got a pretty terrible spawn there, so they were able to cap that.
So what's your thinking now? You're in B-Dom. You just left it.
This is a really good spot to spawn kill people. Spawning bottom star, which is a really common spawn on this map. But when you play players of this caliber, it's not that easy because usually they know better than to just run straight out of star. But since they had a guy running the flag, I was hoping maybe I would be able to get like a lucky pick off of star, and then my teammates would be able to clean up the other guy and maybe stop the flag. But they actually were able to cap 2 in a row here, which is really bad for us.
Yeah, so we gotta get in hustle mode and try to make something happen. Looks like you're trying to get set up on their base to cover any potential flag runners.
Yeah, see, right here I see we have people in their base, and I'm trying to just get in their base so that we can pull the flag and hopefully stop their run. And looks like, yeah, I think is that you with the flag?
Yeah, I'm running just a typical Industries route. And this was smart here. See, if that was me, I would have kept running, but you waited. You were able to get that kill off his spawn.
Like I said before, with the common star spawn, I'm just kind of waiting for people to run out and hoping I can get a free kill. And now I'm coming back to our base here because running straight back with you is just going to let the other team push into our base. And when we're down 2 caps to 1, you have to make plays to cap. And letting them get control of our base like that, running straight for Tomcat here, would have just given them control of our base. But luckily, I'm able to kill someone in our base, and then I get a spawn to stop Tomcat. And I'm not really sure why he was running straight out like that when he knew his team died, but luckily we were able to get a cap because of it, and it brought us back in a little bit.
Yeah, and we got a minute left, so we have a little bit more. We have a little bit of time to try to make something happen because we're starting to turn things around. We're starting to put them on the back foot.
Yeah, and this is the bad side of the map too. The side that every map in this game, I think every single competitive map in this game, with Colony is probably the least noticeable, but every single competitive map in this game is a little bit lopsided.
I'd agree with that.
And the competitive players know that, so on one side you are going to play a little bit more defensive, whereas on the other side you're going to play a little bit more offensive, and obviously this side is the worst side with the easy route back mid, or behind the star building, or on top of star, whereas on this side you have to run all the way around B-Dom, and here you get a pretty good run. Unfortunately, I made the dumb decision of running through star, and I'm still able to kill Tomcat, but it's a little delayed.
Yeah, Boss tried as well to scoop it up, but he got killed.
And now this is the end of the round, so that round the slays were pretty even, but they made a lot more plays. Tomcat, she had some clutch counter pulls. I think like a lot of people that play now don't know who Tomcat is. He was actually a really good flag runner back when he did play.
He's definitely in the mix, for sure.
He's also a really strong Titan too, which same goes for Redempt and Cyrus both. Actually, same for you and Boss, but since we weren't playing Titans this game, people aren't really going to see that.
Yeah, we'll have to do one like that one of these days. Oh, so what are you doing now, by the way? Not to cut you off, but I saw you were trying to throw grenades at the tower.
This was a really sloppy start for me. I probably should have ran 2 red instead of field, because I know from playing with Cyrus, I know he likes to sit on water tower, and with that head glitch, that was a guaranteed death for me. And since I just died in field, I'm coming back to field, hoping that I can get some cutoffs for you on Redempt and Cyrus. And I don't really know where Tomcat is, and I try to get this pull, but
too many grenades.
with his axe just able to shut me down, and they're probably going to be able to return this. Yeah, they returned it. Cyrus got the return. And this pull is questionable. Obviously, he thought that they were set up there, but still with every spawn being on that side of the map, it's a little hard to...
That's probably one of the main reasons why the side they're on is so bad, because the shortest flag route goes through the enemy team's spawn, which really sucks.
Exactly. This is where you're going to spawn, so even having, set up, if you're set up on this side, Just let your teammates kill and then run it behind B. It's the safest route, just as long as because like if you can kill them in your spawn, you don't even really need cutoffs. And Cyrus seemed to be doing that pretty well here.
Yeah, the toughest part of the flag run is usually getting your spawn. Is usually getting the flag into safety, like getting past that initial part, and then from there it's just making sure the base is clear of any stragglers.
Exactly. So here I hesitate a little bit, and I'm not really sure where Tomcat's going here. I thought he was going in the building, and it almost cost us. This was really bad by me. This wasn't exactly a misplay. I had just been playing out a different scenario in my head that I thought was happening, where he was actually running directly around slant.
Yeah, there's no depth perception with the flag indicator there. It's really hard.
That almost cost us a cap, fortunately, but luckily Boss was able to stop him. If that had been like a public match player, then he would have gotten away with that cap.
Alright, we got the perfect setup here, looks like.
And here you're running it through Star, which is good. I'm trying to get the cutoffs through mid, and I'm able to take one player down, and you're able to get the flag really far, which is huge because I can just bounce off this little roof and cap the flag. And we're in a good position here. I thought I was going to bounce to the left of that wall, and I just bounced straight in the air. So I aimed a little bit high, and unfortunately was taken down. I would have been taken out anyway because there were two players there. But
yeah, that's a tough angle also, to aim straight down like that.
Yeah, but I mean, had I bounced directly to the left, I might have been able to take one out with me. And here we're running directly to their base. We're not really trying to chase the flag guy, because that's obviously, you're not going to catch him. We're just trying to get to the base to cut him off when he gets closer. And he's running, I don't know who has a flag right now. He's running a little bit slow.
I think he was on the run more so than trying to get into the base, because we were right on his ass.
It is a smart play. I'm sure he knew that we were in the base, and this is another thing that separates top players from a lot of people that play now haven't really played top players, like teams of top players. And what makes someone a good flag runner isn't necessarily knowing the routes and capping the flag as fast as they can. It's more about staying alive, knowing when to hesitate with the flag, and just confusing the other person, because it can be extremely frustrating for the other team, and it also gives their teammates time to help them and stop the flag. And I want to point this out right here. This is a huge play by Tomcat. He does everything right here. We had this cap in the bag, and he pulls it exactly where he needs to. And granted, our team could have probably, killed him had we been shooting a little bit better.
Yeah, some bad luck, but I mean, he didn't run a route. He's pulled specifically to prevent us from capping.
This is exactly what I'm saying, too. He pulled it through the building behind our base just to prevent us from capping, and he had a lot of cover, and it gave Redemp time to come and save his life and kill me and get the return. And they actually I think they almost turned this to a... Yeah, okay, they didn't turn this into a cap, but they almost turned it into a cap, which would have been nice.
Yeah, we were getting worried, for sure.
Yeah, I had some sloppy shots on Redemp there. I think they could have turned that to a cap had they played it a little bit, baited the flag a little bit more. It seemed to me like they kind of all Cyrus was slaying a little bit, but it seemed to me like the other two players were kind of just charging straight at that flag, trying to get the cap. And I think had they baited it a little bit longer, they could have maybe turned
Especially
that to a cap.
Since we were just running at them off spawn with 2 grenades ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll see when that flag's being pulled, I like to sit top slant to get players coming from that are spawning helipad and running through mid. Because when someone's running it that way, you pretty much have to run through mid to stop them. That's the only way to get to them in time. So it gives me as a Slayer pretty much a couple free kills on people trying to stop the flag, and then it makes it really easy for the flag person to cap, but obviously they got the cutoffs there. So
yeah, and at this point we're just running a convoy trying to get the flag back into the base.
This is definitely hustle mode here. We have 40 seconds left in the game to tie it.
Yeah, after they got us on a horrible spawn, to let them cap the first flag, but we're able to get awesome spawns and cap this next one to answer. So it worked out.
The game making up for maybe a couple bullets that Tomcat Chi ate before. They're giving me that God spawn right in front of Cyrus, so that I'm able to clean a kill up on him. He was obviously hurt already, and then I'm just going to top star now, trying to prevent anyone from counter pulling since my whole team just died.
Yeah, game's pretty much over.
With 6 seconds left in the game, that's going to be a tie. We don't really play sudden death because the sudden death system in this game, I think everyone agrees, is just pretty trash.
Yeah,
so we end the game at a tie. And I think that was a good game by both teams. Both teams made some plays. We obviously had better slaying, which I think helped us keep in it, because you had Tomcat just throwing himself at the flag, making plays, and Cyrus with the cutoffs, and Redem supporting Tom with the flags too. So our slaying was definitely the reason that we stuck in that one.
Yeah, I agree. We're definitely able to make it happen. Well, I guess to close out, do you have a Twitch or anything else that I'm asking as if I don't know. I do know you have a Twitch. It's just your gamer tag, WaxHalfling.
Yeah, I have, my Twitch is my gamer tag, WaxHalfling. I'm going to start streaming more Titanfall. If you also want to follow me on Twitter, that's WaxHalfling also. And I don't really post on it now, but hopefully by the time Titanfall 2 comes out, I'll be a little more active on that. And same with my Twitch. Right now, it's just I'm kind of streaming for friends and for fun, but definitely be doing that more once Titanfall 2 is coming closer.
Yeah, definitely. You all should check him out. He's an awesome player. All right, well, thanks for coming on. Hopefully we'll be able to play some customs with Titans next time.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get similar teams, maybe the same players with Titans, because this was a lot of fun. I mean, it's been a while since players of this caliber have been on. There's a lot of good players that play this game right now, but it's different playing with people who have played at the highest level and know how to win. And it's like not just people who have played customs and know how to play customs. It's more competitive than that, because everyone has on this game has won tournaments or played against top teams before.
Yeah, like it really pushes you to your limits. Like it'll take you to that next level, and it'll turn you into a better player, and you'll have more fun at the very least.
Yeah, exactly, and it's also that all these people are also good friends too, people that I haven't talked to in a while, so getting to play with them again. And also Tomcat Chi he's also a streamer as well. His Twitch is also his gamer tag, Tomcat Chi, and he streams Destiny. He's a great player and really entertaining. So he streams Destiny right now, but he's also good at a lot of different games. So if anyone watching this wants to follow him as well, that is twitch.tv/TomcatChi.
Definitely, he's a cool dude, and he's got to be one of the biggest Destiny streamers out there right now.
He actually is definitely he's definitely gained popularity from that game, and he's extremely entertaining. He's extremely funny, and he's a really good player too. So even if you're not a fan of Destiny, I would recommend Titanfall players watching him. And like I said, he'll be streaming Titanfall 2 also when that comes out, and he does play Titanfall from time to time, so he's really good at a lot of different games.
For sure. All right, well, I think we'll wrap it up there. See y'all on the next one.